Just another game for the Blue Jays in the American League East. With the loss today to the Baltimore Orioles, the Blue Jays now fall to 7-22 against the American League East. Yeah, they're 10 games over the 500 mark. I'll let you guys do the math about how good they are against teams not in the AL East. They have beaten the Baltimore Orioles once this year. They have not beaten the Boston Red Sox this year. And those are the two teams they play. They play Baltimore for 4. They go to Fenway for 3. Just asking for trouble. And it being trade deadline day, we came into today thinking, well, maybe that power bat the Blue Jays need, again, it wouldn't solidify the offense and all of a sudden make them great. No, it wouldn't. Would it make them better than they are today? Absolutely. I mean, here a few hours before the trade deadline is up, the Blue Jays are front runners for Teoscar Hernandez. And you're thinking, okay, well, if they don't get him, Tommy Pham is available as well. So maybe you get one of those guys. Tommy Pham then goes to Arizona, and it wasn't a very big deal. And you're like, really? Could the Blue Jays, did they really not get anything done? And it took them forever to get the lineups put out. So you're thinking, okay, they got something going here, right? They got something cooking. Goes down to the wire. Nothing! No big bat for the Blue Jays whatsoever. Teoscar Hernandez does not get traded. And the Blue Jays sit here today with the exact same offense they went into the trade deadline with. It's embarrassing. And then we watch the Baltimore Orioles. Their biggest need, starting rotation. What they go out there and do? They get Jack Flaherty. Yeah, there were talks about Dylan Cease going to the O's, and you're thinking, and then they heard Jackson Holliday had to be in that mix. I think the White Sox were asking for that, and they were pushing for Jackson Holliday, and the Orioles are like, you're kind of high. And they obviously didn't end up doing that, which, if I'm an Oriole fan, thank God they didn't do that, because that would have been psychotic. Jack Flaherty, still a really good pitcher. Great move for the O's. They addressed a need. They got it. What was the big need last year for the Blue Jays? Velocity out of the bullpen. Would you not get velocity out of the bullpen? What they need this year? Power bat. What'd they get? Velocity out of the bullpen. What year are we in here, fellas? And they go in today against the Orioles. Hyunjin Ryu gets the start. And you knew he was going to try and get aggressive right away. The Orioles knew it, and they pounced all over him. 6 pitches into the ball game, they had 3 base runners and a run. They were all over him early on, and he ends up finding a way to limit damage. It only goes, was it 5 innings of 4-run ball, but it looked a lot better. That solo shot by Gunnar Henderson, I don't know how the hell that ball got out of the ballpark. Had wings, had eyes, stayed fair by about, 5-10 inches. 5 feet maximum. That's a really wide gap, you idiot. Anyways, either way. And it bounces, and it couldn't come in. It couldn't go out of the play foul. No, it goes out of the ballpark and gives them the lead 4-3. And you're like, oh my God. Of course, do it that way. Then I go to the next inning. And these are the frustrating things about me and the frustrating things with this team. To be great, your best players have to be your best players, right? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes up in the next half inning. You're down 1 run. Brandon Belt, I don't know how the hell he gets that nub double to the opposite field, but he does. Vladdy comes up, and the guy's second and nobody out. You're thinking, okay, have an approach, right? Slap it the other way or something like that, because Belt's not going to score on a single. He probably is with nobody out. They're not going to send him. So find a way to get him over to third. Vladdy, first pitch. Swings the ball up and out of the zone. Maybe it was at the top of the zone. And he hits a fly ball to right field. Not deep. It's caught. Belt doesn't move up. What kind of approach was that? I'm watching Adley Rutschman today, who's an absolutely phenomenal batter. I'm watching him battle Ryu the way he was today. And he was aggressive in the first at bat. He was patient, fighting off tough pitches. Punch one up the middle for his second at bat. And he was just ripping balls all over the place. He's a phenomenal hitter. And then I'm watching Vladdy just go up there and swing out his rear end on the first pitch of an at-bat and get out and nobody moves up. Just a very unproductive out. And you get nothing out of the inning. You don't score the rest of the game. And they end up scoring 13 runs. It's incredible. It really, really is. Watching this team play anybody else other than Baltimore. Other than any team in the American League East. It's insane. Because Oriole fans that don't know, I didn't make videos for a while. That's why I had this. If you watch the last video, it was like everything grouped together into one. because I was in Los Angeles not only just to see the Blue Jays and Dodgers play, but I was also there just to be in LA, and there's just like a million things to do. Just got back today, so that's why I had all that stuff going on. They were in LA, they played the Dodgers, and yes, they blew a 4-run lead in the 9th inning and blew it in extras as well, because that's just they just can't lose a game. They got to find a way to lose it in some crazy rear-end fashion. They should have swept the Dodgers. They won 2 of 3 against the Dodgers. They have won more games against the Los Angeles Dodgers in LA this year than they have beat the Orioles and Red Sox combined at any point in the season. It's insane how this team just sees an American League East team and craps themselves. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. Genesis Cabrera didn't have a great day today. Jordan Hicks didn't have a great debut with the Blue Jays. Just a horrific day all around. Oriole fans, look, you guys are what? 20, is that updated yet? No, it's not updated yet. So they are 25 games over the 500 mark, something like 24, something like that. They're playing phenomenal ball. They're the best team in the American League for a reason. They're the best, in my opinion, they're one of the best offenses. Ryan Mountcastle just, I don't care what his numbers look like. He torches the Blue Jays left and right. I got nothing else. It's just painful to watch this team play. It really is. And we got 2 more against the Orioles. Kikuchi and Grayson Rodriguez is the pitching matchup tomorrow, and Grayson Rodriguez, do not look at that 6 ERA and go, the Jays are going to torch the guy. His last start against the Yankees, he went 6 1/3 of scoreless baseball. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Kikuchi, yes, he's been great, and yes, I saw him pitch in LA against the Dodgers in the finale, and he did a phenomenal job through 6. Do you still feel the utmost confidence in him? Not really. So, and do you have faith in the offense that they're going to get it done tomorrow? Not really. So we'll see what happens. Blue Jays Orioles Game 3 of the 4-game set at Rogers Center tomorrow night, 7:07. First pitch there. Grayson Rodriguez, Yusei Kikuchi is the pitching matchup there. And for Blue Jay fans, all I can say is all I can hope for is this: win a ball game. I don't care if it's 3-2 and you have to grease it up with the bases top of the 9th. I don't care. Get a damn win. I can't handle this nonsense anymore. Just finding ways to lose and just be painful every time. All right, so you know what, guys? That's going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and not the game today, if you're a Jays fan, but if you're an Orioles fan, you love the game today, smack that like button. Do appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button. If you guys not already, the Discord, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, all that, or X, or whatever the hell it's called now. All that stuff is down below, so follow up there if you guys not done so already. And I will talk to you guys. I'll be here no matter what. Tomorrow, Jays Edition, Game 3 of the 4-game set against the O's at Rogers Center. Grayson Rodriguez, Yusei Kikuchi is the pitching matchup there at 7:07. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you're a Jays fan and didn't like it, and you're an O's fan and loved it, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.